Have you ever looked into your dog's eyes and wondered, does it really understand what you just said? You say I love you and your dog tilts its head, wagging its tail. Is that just a simple reflex? Or is there a whole world of complex emotions behind that gaze? Recent science has revealed facts that leave many dog owners stunned. A dog's brain lights up when it hears its owner's voice. Love hormones surge with just one look, and they can read your emotions in ways humans never imagined. In the next few minutes, you'll know exactly what your dog is thinking when you talk to it, and this truth will make you see your four-legged friend with brand new eyes. Before we begin, drop a comment below. Kifiga. Section 1. What does your dog actually hear when you speak? Have you ever thought that when you say sit, your dog understands it the same way a child learning English would? The truth is far more fascinating. fMRI brain scans reveal that dogs don't just process the word itself, they also analyze tone, rhythm, and the emotions hidden in your voice. In other words, when you say sit, they're not hearing it like vocabulary flashcards, but more like music with pitch, tempo, and emotional energy. That's why sometimes the moment you use a cheerful tone, they wag their tail with excitement even before hearing a single word clearly. On the flip side, if you say good boy in a sharp, harsh voice, the praise turns into a blade that makes them shrink away. For dogs, language isn't just about words, it's the entire symphony of your voice. Do you notice your dog reacts more to the words themselves or to how you say them? If you pay close attention, you'll realize they're listening to your heart more than your vocabulary. So when you come home, don't call their name while drained and grumpy. Take a breath, smile, and say warmly, "Hey buddy," and you'll see your pup rush over in a whole different way. But if you shout, "What did you do?" right in their face, they won't understand the meaning. All they know is that sound is dangerous. Section 2. Voice. The soundtrack of emotion. Have you ever tried changing your tone of voice and watching how your dog reacts? A higher pitch makes them jump with joy. A lower one calms them down. To dogs, your voice is the lifelong soundtrack of emotions. Every note you unintentionally send out, joy, sadness, anger, echoes in their ears and touches their heart. Science shows dogs can distinguish many shades of emotion in the human voice, sometimes even more accurately than we can. That's why when you argue, even if they don't understand the words, they tremble at that sad song. And that's why even a nonsense word spoken with delight makes them dash towards you, wagging their tail as if hearing a victory anthem. In fact, many dog owners have shared magical moments with just one cheerful call. Their sad pup leaps up, eyes shining with renewed energy. To them, your voice is a guiding lighthouse, whether you're near or far. Some studies even found that dogs can recognize their owner's voice among dozens of strangers, just like we pick out a loved one's voice in a crowd. Always remember, your voice is the background music of your dog's entire life, and they memorize every melody with unwavering loyalty. And if you learn to play the right tune, your voice can become the strongest emotional bridge between you and your four-legged friend. But voice is only part of the story. There's another signal that stirs their heart even more: their name. Section 3. A name more than just a word. For dogs, their name isn't just a cute sound. It's a lifeline, a key that unlocks their full attention. Research shows that when they hear their name in your voice, their brain instantly shifts into alert mode, tuning out traffic noise, thunder, or even other barking dogs. The roots go back to their wolf ancestors. A call within the pack could mean food safety or nearby danger. That's why a name becomes a sacred frequency. A gentle call makes them feel loved. But if you shout their name in anger, it turns into an alarm bell. So think about it. How many times have you called their name with love, and how many times with frustration? Each moment is etched into their emotional memory, carved even deeper than the photos you keep on your phone. Section 4. Eye contact. The hormone bridge. Have you ever been amazed that just one look from your dog can calm your heart? Science shows that when dogs and their owners gaze into each other's eyes, both release oxytocin, the love hormone, the same one a mother produces when holding her newborn. A simple shared gaze turns two different species into a real family. For dogs, eye contact isn't just attention. It's a declaration: I trust you completely. And when you return that look with gentleness, the hormonal effect grows even stronger, weaving a lasting bond. Many dog owners say that just one clear-eyed glance from their pup makes them feel more at peace than anything else after a long day. Eyes are the invisible bridge between human and dog, a language beyond words. Section 5. The secret body language. Have you ever wondered why dogs tilt their heads, wag their tails, or lick their lips? Each gesture is a word in their body language dictionary. A quick lip lick, anxiety. Bowing with front legs down and rear up, the play bow, an invitation to play. A full body shake, resetting after stress. Yet too many people miss these signals, and when that happens, dogs feel unheard, as if they're shouting and no one listens. But if you learn to read these small cues, you'll realize your dog is talking to you all day long, just without words. Body language is the living diary they write for you, and sometimes it's more honest than any spoken sentence. Section 6. The living emotional sensor. Have you ever noticed your dog pressing close to you right when you're anxious? That's no coincidence. They can literally smell cortisol, the stress hormone leaving your body. They sense your heartbeat, your breathing. When your breath quickens and your pulse races, they already know, and their instinctive response is to nudge your hand or rest their head in your lap like a natural-born therapist. Yet many people push their dogs away, unknowingly rejecting that dose of healing. In your dog's eyes, it feels like I tried to help. Why won't you let me? Remember, those small gestures are their way of choosing to stand beside you no matter the storm in your heart. Maybe they're not just pets, they're the most finely tuned emotional scanners in the world. Not just pets, dogs are truly the most sophisticated living emotional scanners. Many studies show they can detect panic attacks, depression, even seizures, often before humans themselves are aware. Some are trained as therapy dogs for veterans returning from war or patients with chronic anxiety. But the miracle is this: even ordinary dogs with no training at all are born with an instinct to heal simply because of the bond of love with their humans. And their way of healing doesn't come through words or solutions, but through silent presence, a gentle touch, a steady breath, or simply lying beside you. That is the greatest gift dogs have given humanity for thousands of years, the gift of unconditional love. Section 7. Emotional memory and healing. Do you believe your dog remembers the first time you cried in front of them? They may not recall the details, but they remember the scent, the sounds, the atmosphere. That's their emotional archive for you. When you're sad, they bring a toy because they remember last time you smiled. When you're angry, they slip away because the memory still holds the storm. From this archive, they create healing responses, placing a toy in your lap, lying close when you're tired, or pulling you out of bed with a playful lick. For dogs, each memory is a thread woven into the fabric of love. And that fabric wraps around you every day, ensuring you're never truly alone. Has your dog ever remembered and responded to your emotions like that? Share your story about your furry friend, because sometimes those small stories are the most beautiful proof of unconditional love. Did he need a sandal? Now you know. When you talk to your dog, it doesn't just hear words. It hears tone, feels your gaze, reads your body language, and keeps every emotion you've given it. You may think you're having a one-way conversation, but the truth is they always answer with a look, a touch, and their presence at the right moment. As the saying goes, it's not people who own dogs, but dogs who choose whom to love for life. And if you want to dive deeper in the next video, we'll explore the 7 signs your dog is quietly healing your emotional wounds. For now, tell me, how does your dog react when you talk to them? What topic would you like the next video to cover? Drop your ideas in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Turn on notifications and share this with a friend if you found it helpful.